everyone. Okay, so first thing to note is, this is the chapter that introduces to Heisuke Mashimo, a down-on-his-luck sniper who's looking to kill Sakamoto to prove his worth as an assassin, but also just to make some bank in order to live, or to keep living the next day. Because the chapter makes pretty clear Heisuke's kind of homeless, but for anyone who has read this series or hell just has looked at any cover art, we all know pretty much Heisuke is the final member of the Sakamoto Crew. He's going to end up he's ultimately going to end up joining up with them at some point, whether it's after this whole mini arc with the tournament or after this whole arc in general. Now, I can't fully explain why this is, but one trope I have kind of soured on over the years, not just in anime and manga, but in media in general, is every time a character who's basically an obvious goofball who's also a badass kind of appears. And again, I don't know why I've soured on this trope. It's just over the past 10 years, I just progressively become, I guess, a little annoyed with this type of character. And again, I don't know why. It just kind of happened. Having said that, I do admit the way Suzuki handles this trope with Heisuke is pretty effective in my opinion, because him being oblivious to Taro's identity actually brings greater effect to seeing him bond and form a genuine friendship and connection with Taro and Shin during the whole airsoft tournament, which in itself not only showcases his skills with a rifle, but also allows us to suss out the type of person and character Heisuke is. And in a way, he's like I said before, Heisuke in a lot of ways is a lost soul just wanting to prove his worth. And I do like how Heisuke does give us kind of a window into just how oppressive and severe the expectations in the world of assassins can be, and how if you don't meet those very specific standards, those very specific expectations that are required to be an assassin in this world, then good luck keeping your job. And that in itself really shows just how much capitalized power the JAA has over the world of assassins in a way. Now, obviously, with the end of this chapter, Taro, Heisuke, and Shin have a sort of Mexican standoff after Heisuke finds out clues in on Taro's true identity. And I am intrigued how this will be resolved, because, again, with how the story of this chapter was told, I wouldn't be surprised if next chapter goes the route of Heisuke genuinely trying to kill Taro, but as the fight progresses and goes on, I wouldn't be surprised if we also see Heisuke's mood start to shift towards having fun again, and Heisuke right now is I think is stuck between two different mindsets, which is that he generally is having fun. He generally was having fun with Taro and Shin, but at the end of the day, he does feel in a way obligated in order to prove himself, in order to actually prove he is worthy of being an assassin. And that's why he is, in a way, after Taro, more than just wanting to put food on the table, mind you. But in having said that, I wouldn't be surprised if, even though Heisuke is still very much in that mindset of killing Taro, I wouldn't be surprised if throughout this fight we're gonna see him actually, his mood start to shift towards having fun again, and that eventually will lead to him letting his guard down, being defeated, and then joining and then after that, of course, joining as a member of the Sakamoto Crew. That's kind of my current speculation on how this fight's gonna go down, because this chapter almost primed the fight in order to go down like that. And Taro is definitely more a man of action and only so few words, so he may try to explain himself a little, but I think he'll mostly let his gun do the talking. He'll say, look, I've hidden who I am for a reason. I have things I need. He might go into a bit more of a lengthy explanation after the fight, this fight is gonna be the way of trying to calm Heisuke down, I think. With that said, I also really like how this chapter kind of ties together all three characters' stories and reasons for being in this like airsoft tournament. For Taro and Shin, it's a means to overhaul Sakamoto Store and give it a facelift in order to better protect it from assassination attempts, which I'll get into in a bit, but is a legitimately good reason. Whereas for Heisuke, again, man's homeless. He needs a place of his own. So while he's looking for a place of his own. So while different, their reasons for wanting the money are also very similar. And I'm imagining with the renovations to the store that is likely to happen after this tournament, it's the renovations are also going to bring with it like sort of an upstairs apartment kind of addition or something like that. Because let's face facts, the Sakamoto store as it exists now, it's getting a little cramped with just Lou and Shin being there. So if Heisuke is joining the team as well, yeah, they kind of need a little bit extra room. Just on a more general note, though, I do like how the series is addressing this issue because the store, let's be fair, has seen its fair share of shootouts. So bare minimum, bulletproofing it would already be a huge upgrade. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I got for this review. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Blue Sky, Analyst Crunchyroll. Be sure to notification bell, hit the subscribe button, and just share the video around, guys. Dark Knight of Night signing off. Later, everyone.